about it. It's a dash, but it's not a dash because it's still not quite go time yet for something better. Longton heading to pit road. Mike Longton heading to pit road. Couldn't get there under the red flag condition. We're getting the word that the leader left the 83 and the 33 go by under yellow. So we'll see. Well, one K&N driver shakes the hand of the other, maybe? I don't know. Interesting move to let cars back on the lead lap that have certainly been strong all weekend long with the field dwindling down. I think Cameron's just happy to have them out of the way because he knows his business is right to his left-hand side. They're moving through turns 3 and 4. They're looking for the green flag. It's about to fly. Cameron Haley on the outside, Pete Harding on the inside, and we are ready to go back underway down the front. Back to the front. Harding right there as well. Name Lang on the mark. Name Lang to the outside of Pete Harding. Side by side down the butt. Back stretch. Here comes Gary Lewis. Here comes Garrett Evans. And Owen Riddle back into the mix as well. All right, keep an eye on that 00 of Name Lang. This is the time of a race where he usually tries to make his run to the front and pull away. Right here. He on the outside of the 39 of Harding, trying to get that spot, that second spot. The 73 of Lewis is also going to look up on that outside groove, but the 39 of Harding is not hearing anything to do with this because he is trying to take that second spot away, and right now holds on to it by he gets a little sideways. I believe he and the 00 may have made contact as they head out of turn 2. Cameron Haley loves this one. We're working lap 168. Big lead over second place. Pete Harding is Harding, Lewis, Lang, Evans, and now Eric Schmidt are all battling for position. Here comes Haley at the stripe, and now here comes the equates to 1.3 seconds for the distance between first and second spot. While that was all happening, the 39 and the 73 both getting by the 00, so Lang sits back in fourth position. Here comes John Zareski, so whatever went on with the 30, he gets down on the out of the start. He settled down there. Lang kicked back to that 4th spot. Now, we talked about on the restart, would the Trent car hang with the big horsepower? Nema did, but now Nema settles back into a good groove. Well, the 78 of Zareski, he came out at the wrong time and he realized that, and then right back on pit road because he thinks the fuel was going down. They would have all been going into turn number 1 at the same time, and he knew better. So a good job by the veteran, and he stayed very slow on the backstretch. Here's the 78 of John Zareski. About Daniel Moore, he's out there logging laps as well, as is Peter Lynn. Here comes the leader. Up right now, but Eric Schmidt has gotten around Garrett Evans, put Eric Schmidt, the California driver, up to 5th. All right, well, the distance was 1.1 seconds the last time between Haley and the 39 of Harding. This time, as they come back, I believe the gap is down to 8 tenths for Harding, picking up a couple of tenths for the last year. And it's now down to car length as they head out of turn 2 out of that stretch, making about 8 car lengths separating them. About the same distance back to our 3rd place runner, and that's the 73 of Lewis, and he's got about 5 car lengths on the 00 of Nemo Lang. Eric Schmidt, that we were just talking about, and Garrett Evans. Now Evans looks like Harding, he is starting to come into the mix. Well, he and Schmidt working with each other, trying to get themselves up into the top 3. Yeah, you read my mind. It just looks like that, Scott, that Eric Schmidt and Garrett Evans are working together and content to work together to get back to the front of the field. The longer you race for position, the farther the leader is going to get away. I mean, we're just 25 miles. So we'll have to pull off the race for a few more minutes. It is Cameron Haley, the leader, the 39 of Harding running second. And he's 6 tenths of a second back. Gary Lewis running in third. The 00 of Lang, the 05 of Smith, the 64 of Evans, the 10 of Riddle, the 25 of Freeman, the 15 of Reed, and the 18 of talked about it, Scott. He's coming. He's coming in a hurry. You said a minute ago it was 0.8 seconds. I venture to say it's got to be about a half a second now. Pete's getting closer and closer and closer. Here they come this time across the stripe. And they're back up to 8. So Haley may have picked up the pace just a little bit. Run going on for Zach Beeman, right on the tail of Owen Riddle, two Yakima Speedway competitors. They can breathe. Zach sandwiched into the Riddle sandwich. Yes, he's got a little in front and a little in back. Let's see if he can figure out the Riddle. And they're by the Riddle. Taylor Riddle and Zach Beeman. Riddle they've been doing this for time or two. And oh, by the way, who coached Taylor Riddle? The man in front, Owen Riddle. So these two know each other well. You mentioned it, they race the Yakima Speedway. How about that? Talk about how good a running man over here. Trouble for the 05 from Eric Smith. Came down the front stretch. And something went wrong with the car. Drove it down to the inside. As Eric Smith on a Roseville, California, and the crew, this would happen so suddenly, the crew wasn't even there. They were up in another position. I'm not sure if they even still know what it is. And it's under the hood. They've gone under the hood, so something going wrong with the power plant. So Eric Smith, that now, moves everybody up a position. The Pettit now moves to the 9th spot. Dave Mitchell now in the 10th position. They're with the Jansen partners to Jared Evans. Yes. The distance was 2 car lengths between our leader. It was 2 laps to go. Down to half a second. Here comes the 39 of Harding. If you wait a little bit too long, because you're on inside of 20 laps, you're working lap number 182. Don't joke, I think Pete knows exactly what he's doing. This is by design. He's waiting and waiting and waiting. And now he's in control. Harding. The harder he runs Cameron Haley, the harder he runs. So the second place car with an advantage, if there is such a thing, has the leader to go faster and faster and faster. All right, here's 4 for the second. He's taking about 4 cars. 4 for the second back time. So he stayed right with it. He was back third place, not able to stay up with that group. And it is the double zero game alone now, right on the back group. He would like to finish on the podium, and who knows with a restart late in this one, if he can get up there into the top 3, he's going to go to the outside. Does name a lane. Here comes Lane on the outside as Daniel Moore slows on the front stretch. He's going back to pit road. And name a lane. Get by the 73 of Lewis. They don't have enough time to reel in 15 laps. The top 2. I think that's the better question. Has Name a Lane waited too long, or had the race go away from him too long? There's a big lead for the front 2 cars over Name a Lane. Oh, by the way, Lewis and Evans aren't done yet. They're going to keep after it. Now here is the Zach Beeman. We got right up on the outside of Owen Riddle. We got the 25 Peter Link now back towards pit road. Watching this battle back here between Owen Riddle and Zach Beeman for a 6th and 7th position. And Beeman on the outside of Riddle as they head out of turn 3 down the backstretch. Man, Beeman is really on a flyer out there. Imagine if he was up front. Zach Beeman and Owen Riddle side by side, and Beeman just drives by him in the middle of turn number 4. Zach Beeman up into the 6th position. He sailed it through the corner, shot almost sideways. Around Owen Riddle on the outside. Owen showed him the outside, said if you got it, go out there and try and get it. I don't think he even checked up or even tapped the brake. He takes that spot. Well, 39 of Harding got close, but Haley says, I'll pick it up a little bit. I can actually see him in my rearview mirror, so I'll just go and check it out. Good run back here in the field with the 99 of Mitchell, the 83 of Haven, the 33 of Behar, the 37 of Lofton, and the 19 of Gordon Thomas, and the 18 of Pettit in front of that whole group, and they have just really been working hard. Harder, I think, than the leaders have been working, because they have been a pack of cars all day long. They're coming down, and right now at that point, they'd love to take a peek at the scoreboard to see when can I get my breath back here. And Haley now opens it up 8-10, 7 seconds. So Haley back on the loud pedal here as we have 10 laps to go. 10 to go. Hammer and Haley, the 39 of Harding, and the 00 of don't count out that 64 of Garrett Evans. He finally got by the 73 of Lewis, and he's trying to close in on the lane to see if he can get a podium spot. Let's talk about this Cameron Haley. He is showing it right now. Picking it up when he needs to, settles it down when he has to, and right now he knows he can try to 10 laps to go. He's not going to push the tires too hard to give up the advantage he has on Harding yet, but the one thing that he can't control, and that's flat traffic right in front of this guy. And that is coming up. I don't know if they'll get to it before we get to the checkers, but there's that gaggle of cars we were talking about with Longton, Thomas, Behar, that whole group, and they're all running hard for position and good pole position. So they're not going to want to give them up and potentially lose a couple of $1,000. And Haley across the stripe with 7 to go has opened it up to over 1 second here. And he is laying back trying to conserve those tires. He has just been on a rail the entire race. I haven't seen a bobble by him. Maybe 1 or 2 very good 3 with getting the car out of shape and ever so slightly. Now Evans is going in on those 00 of lane. That's going to be the race. I'm going to go ahead and go downstairs as the crowd's going to start to head out. I need to get down the stairs. Pull up the victory celebration. Less than 6 laps to go. We've been talking about it. The pack right in front of your leader. The start finish line. Will this be a factor for Cameron Haley? Haley, 200 laps to distance, and Haley right now has had all but about a handful of the lead over 195. Cameron Haley has good racing. He's won the Montana Gold 212. He's won the Yakima Speedway Fall Classic. And you can bet he'd like to put his name alongside the Summer Service. Oh, trouble! Trouble down the front stretch. Brayden Haven's involved. Mike Longton involved. And Havens comes around right here on the front stretch. Heavy damage for the